don't look at him. I revealed him on mine. It's a secret.
No.
Everybody
Nothing
watch
happened.
John's stream. I fucking hit him.
Hello, everyone.
Nothing at all has happened ever before. Hi, we're back. The crits and what the fuck is the name of our thing, John?
Oh, Grins and Giggles.
You forgot the name of our baby. You're a monster. All right, so
it's better. Yes.
Grins and Giggles podcast. We're back, episode 2. We have some fun things to talk about. Some everything we do is fun. As always, I am the GM for Crits and Giggles, the only podcast where the crits are optional and giggles are mandatory. And I am David, or DK, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I respond to both. No, Cece, we did not both plan to wear backwards hats. I have pictures to prove that this was my outfit all day. And John, well, that's John.
It's just a thing.
Yes. The red. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. No, that was completely coincidence. Holy shit. My brain broke because I didn't finish reading your message because I'm so hyper-focused on the fact that we're doing this thing again.
We're doing a thing.
Also, Caleb, I told you I'm not daddy, I'm father. Okay, I'm a Catholic.
Father, help!
I'm not. But co-hosting here with my boy who say something.
John, this guy.
Say more. Talk about your channel. Do stuff. Come on.
John.
Pokes John with stick. Do stuff.
Crits and Grins. Crits and Grins.
Uh-huh.
Or if you need a grin, you know where to tune in. We'll see you right now.
That's the one. Yes. Let the show begin. That's a good.
And let the show begin.
Yes, it rhymes with your thing. It's in with your cadence.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes,
feel my cadence.
Very nice. Shout out to Lady V, who made our logo up here, the Grins and Giggles.
Yes, everybody on the chat. I'll show you our logo because I forgot to put it in.
Oh, look at you. How far you've fallen from grace. I used to have such high respect, but now. Anyways, so, we're back. We're doing silly stuff.
Very funny things.
John is allergic to update. John was sweating. Okay, I watched the beads of sweat. He was working so hard. I'm so proud of him. Leave my man alone.
Yeah.
Now, what I'll say is,
somebody can finally save me.
I've got your back, Jack. Even if I'm however many miles away. That said, I got your back too. I'm a fucking Libra. I protect everybody. It's whatever. But that said, there's something a little bit different about today, right, John? We had our first
just a little bit.
First episode. We had something fun planned. A little guest. Shout out to Aaron for being sick and bailing, putting him on blast.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Aaron? I wanted to meet you so bad. I actually wept for 4 seconds.
He actually cried. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a hard 4 seconds. Just streaking tears. My mascara ruined.
Gone.
Think about that, Aaron.
Outrageous.
Incidentally, I love your energy, and I can't wait to have you at a Crits and Giggles table. It would be very nice. Just reach out to me on Discord. It's dk.exe_89. But that said, we have a new guest who stepped up to the plate, the mantle, if you will. Someone. Come on, John, help me out, dude. I'm doing all the talking.
Someone that's does a lot of good things for Crits and Grins, has helped us out a lot, and tries to keep the rules in line. Isn't that right?
His favorite color is pink.
Yep, loves pink.
Just give y'all some guesses.
Yeah.
It's pink. Absolute awesome GM player. Seen them do both. They are Crits and Grins. They have ran through the orientation at Crits and Giggles. They are, for sure, whether they like it or not, going to be on our November 3-shot where we're running a car module. That's going to be fucking awesome.
It's going
Just
to be amazing.
do not expect me to fill out an Excel sheet. I'm not doing it.
Too late. That's
What
already
was
the event
that?
for tonight. We have who? What? Oh, what is that voice? It's
Look at
mysterious. Oh, we had no idea. Who the fuck? I'm going to go ahead and reveal him right now. Look at that. It's that guy. Boom. Austin De La Rosa, I believe his name is. Something to that effect.
No.
Starts with an
Not
M.
quite.
Starts with a W. Which one is it? Which zigzag letter do you subscribe
It's a
to?
W, but the D was correct for the middle name.
Yeah.
Actually,
the D's always correct. But I no, because my initials and my
Yeah, duh.
Uh-huh.
What the heck?
Mhm.
What do you think you're
It's-
talking about?
Yeah, what did you think? What did I say? It is the 3 hat backwards guys, and none of this was
I
coordinated.
actually did have my hat forwards until the joke started
Hell
happening.
yes, love
so
that.
I threw it backwards.
What I
Yeah.
love though is the aesthetic. Okay, you're a very neutral between our red and blue,
Yeah,
and
red
I love
and
that
blue.
for
Yeah, I
us.
decided to
Yeah.
go for
Oh my
gray,
god, you actually
just
like
because
the
it's
gradient
like a little blend.
in the overlay is so perfect. Oh,
Yeah, not at all a coincidence at all.
3
They
kobolds and
coordinated
3
this.
hats is wild.
They coordinated this. I was told 20 minutes ago to be here,
Yeah, and yet
and wear gray.
This is how he comes correct because he's a fucking trooper, and we've seen it time and time again. But yes, Austin, our very first guest on the Grins and Giggles podcast.
Yeah, so get some insight from him on some of these questions. We actually get to talk to somebody instead of just having chat do it, which is amazing. I love having chat do it. It's very fun to actually have somebody else to talk to.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and hide chat for a moment while we talk about our very first topic.
Oh no!
Where the hell are you, chat? God, get over yourself. Why are you? There you are. I have 80 things to main on this rig. So what's the thing? Okay, dichotomies. Here we are. Our first
Hidden
topic.
DC versus announced DC.
Yes, that's the question of the night. I definitely want to know what everyone thinks. I'm going to let chat back in because we have our thing.
Yeah, try his chat.
We have my clippable bit, but first and foremost, hey, actually, does everybody have a D20 handy?
Yeah.
You fucking
No, I'm in the
nerds.
shed. No, I'm in the shed. I don't have any.
I have my dice tray.
Yeah, are you in the fucking D&D shed and you don't have dice? Like, rethink your life, my man. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
The dice I play with on average at home.
Oh, hell yeah. I have
Yeah.
my ones that I won from the Spirits of the Game thing. So, that's what I'm using.
Nice.
Oh, I love your dice tower. That
Use my
The-
die for
The
luck.
eyes light up on the dragon.
My little... Oh, I forgot that I have like a green filter.
The
on
die
here,
is
so
green.
this yeah, I'm just like, well, here's my D20.
Here's mine.
Here, look, see, it's a 20. You can see. Natural 20. I showed you the camera, GM.
I
don't
told
know
you.
what you want from me. Awesome. So everybody, let's just roll and see who's gonna go first at like lambasting their fucking 4. Cool. Lambasting our opinion on the dichotomy. I want everyone to pick a side. Whatever's left.
Mine is a 12.
Okay, I got 4.
We did it again. A 12.
Oh my god. Okay, rollies.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go. Let's go.
Rollies.
Pop off.
16.
I will forego my roll.
Oh, way to yield the
I'll
floor.
go
Okay. So you get first. This is going to be like pick teams rules. So pick your stance right now. Immediately. No, I'm just kidding. But you go
Immediately pick my stance of a dichotomy when I'm a fairly neutral person on the topic.
first. You can pick neutral. That'll force the
Yeah.
bonus.
I think since there is 3 of us and I do
Okay.
have a more of a neutral stance
All
on
right.
the topic, I am going to, I'm going to pull a Switzerland here.
Swiss.
although-
Swiss.
I love that.
Switzerland. Although I lean more towards hidden,
Right.
but it's more for like a group thing. I will, I'll just say like anyone over whatever.
Right. Okay, so you're going to take the neutral stance. John, you rolled the second in initiative. What stance are you taking? I will have to defend the ladder.
Let's see here. I'm going to go with hidden.
I love this so much because my table knows I am notorious about giving that DC. I love giving all the DC. And so this
I
worked
believe it.
out organically perfectly because I was not ready to justify hidden DCs. That said, shout out Dimension 20 for the awesome prompt idea. They do the it's just two people, and then one picks the side,
Yeah.
and the other has to defend it. But I like this neutrality because balance.
Yeah, it's a very debate club sort of
Yes,
thing. I
yes,
love it.
exactly. That said, I yield the floor, y'all, unless y'all want me to go first, because I got a lot of opinions on not hiding the DC.
Good.
I would like to hear your reasoning for not hiding the DC
Ooh,
most of the time.
yeah, since you're neutral, especially, yeah, let me go, and then John will go, and then you weigh in and round it out. Cool,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
perfect.
be like the arbiter here. I'll speak
Yes,
up after you,
Wart, wart,
and then
wart,
it'll be
wart, wart, wart.
John's.
yes.
You said arbiter, so I had to wart.
Yeah.
um,
Wart, wart, wart,
so,
Wart.
I am a big, big fan of just calling out the DCs because my DCs very much have, oh, got Paisley in the chat. That's so sweet.
Hi,
Sorry.
baby.
Oh my god.
Hi, Paisley, from all of us. I don't know if your mother's letting you listen to it, but she shouldn't because we say a bunch of dirty words. Anyways.
We say bad words, Paisley. You shouldn't be here.
This is TVMA, darling. Go to bed.
Good night.
So. Aw. My
I
stance.
love those kids.
Thank you very much.
I can't wait to meet them.
Uncle Austin, Uncle DK.
I'm here for the titles, man. I'm racking them up. I'm already uncle to somebody else at work. Like I keep. It just happens. I got uncle energy. Fun uncle. That's also actually that's my brand for my table is the Crits and Giggles. I'm the fun uncle GM. So you know what? Fuck it.
Not like it's not like DC's matter to you because you let people win anyways. But.
Yes, exactly.
You
And
just want everyone to have fun.
that's all I actually want at the end of the day. But no, as far as this dichotomy goes, Funkle is great. As far as this dichotomy goes, I like announced DCs because I like my players to strategize beforehand. That you get a lot of retroactive, hey, can I do this after the fact? Can I do this after the fact? When they know what goal they're working for, they know which resources to use. In games that are resource management heavy, less Daggerheart, which is our forte at Crits and Giggles, but more D&D, resource economy is very important. And knowing ahead of time what you can and can't hold on to or expend, to me, I think engages me more as a player. So it's that empathy that drives the what would I want in this, and I would like to know what to beat. However, there are times that I absolutely, and I'm not gonna take your talking points. I will just I'll lean into that after the fact because I have times where I hide the DC, but I'll explain why after I yield the floor. So go ahead, John.
I mean, I like hidden because it's like whenever people are at the table and you're doing hidden, it feels like it when somebody's like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna pass." It seems like something that's crazy. Oh shit! If you tell them, I'm like, "Oh, I just got to roll this much and I can pass it," because I'm all about the story, the factor of surprising people is one of my main focal points. But you don't have that if you're telling them the DC. If it's something small, sure. I mean, I don't really care. But also, you have the um, possibility of people just not actually rolling what they're saying, and they're like, "Oh, I passed it," because they know the DC. But I trust all my people, but that just can happen.
Ooh, to be fair, so I want to turn things over
There
to neutral.
certainly is that sort of risk of cheating or flubbing rolls, but I want to call to DK talking about sort of like resource management and knowing exactly what they need. It just feels like sometimes, if that's the case, it's a sort of it's more of like meta decisions instead of character decisions.
That is a very valid take. And I will say, full disclosure, and admittedly, I approach a lot of my tables like a video game. And video games, like, they give you
Mm.
even ones as
Yeah.
expansive as Baldur's Gate 3, you have a limited number of options. That pool might be insane based on the matrices of options available. However, a finite number of options is kind of my bread and butter. Like where it's like the DC, yes, you can metagame, but I want my players to feel like, I think my drive is to elicit empathy out of my players without trying to. So creating an organic environment that allows people to express their emotion, their intellect, their character, their build, and leaning into the communication aspect of that so that people can play, that they can have that immersion because the story is so fleshed out, but the disconnect that they don't take it home with them. They don't have anxiety after the fact. They know that, like, this is my fantasy world that I can immerse in. And sometimes, and this is going to be a great, I'm going to add this to the table of topics, but like sometimes metagaming is okay. At my table, I don't like it whenever when players act out of character. If you act completely out of character, you're metagaming because of this. But that's also like me and my players. My players, they all have a pretty decent handle on their characters. Like, uh, Cece is a great example of like, I want to do this, this, and that. I won't because my character wouldn't. Or I have my boy Teddy on Sunday's game playing Chrysanthemum. He'll do things that um, he'll be like, I could do this to win this exact encounter, but I'm going to withhold that because it's better for the story and it's what my character would do. So I have the benefit of having a very cooperative table for the most part, that I can afford to give them that autonomy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. It's a trust baked topic either way it goes. And funny enough, it entirely relies on trust.
Yeah, it really does.
Either way it goes, it relies on trust.
Hell yeah. That said, I want to know, Austin. I love that quib as arbiter. What are your innermost thoughts on the subject?
Whenever I'm running games, I do. It certainly depends on the system because I do like running a lot of OSR type stuff. Even though I hate acronyms, I'm going to be using a lot of them. I'm realizing uh, a lot of OSR stuff. I like to just lay out like the DCs, the thresholds of what is needed for certain things. Uh, but whenever I'm running more like long form games like Curse of Strahd, which just ended, fucking follow Crits and Grins, please.
Yes, please do.
My friends are very cool and they do cool shit all the time, and I'm so lucky to have them. Draw down, Strahd.
Oh, damn, Strahd, I'll be the one to kill you myself.
Yeah,
You fucking
very
wish.
cool.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Procced the encounter probably like half an hour earlier than I thought it was going to happen.
I'm the biggest
But it was
Strahd
very
stan, so I need to go back and watch the VOD so fucking bad.
You really can't.
A lot of them
Audio
are rough.
sucks.
Huh?
A lot of
The
them are
audio
rough.
sucks. We didn't have our microphones.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that was actually, so I was tuned in for a bit of that, and then I was like, I have to
Yep.
work on other stuff and I can't hear. Yeah, no, that's valid.
Yeah.
Techie.
Yeah.
We can tweak the audio, but yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Sorry, but yeah, like OSR stuff, I like to be as clear cut as it can be because a lot of that there's really no choice because the characters in OSR game systems are so just like fucking roll a die and that's the character that there is really no room for it to be a reflection of self. Whereas with like more long form, like Dungeons and Dragons, people, whether they know it or not, the characters do have like influences by the players because it's impossible to avoid that with something that you're coming back to, weekly or monthly or however often most people are able to play these games with their friends, that you don't want to see your character, this reflection of yourself, fail.
Yeah, 100%. And I, especially that very last bit is a banger line. The not wanting to see a version of yourself fail. Like for a lot of people in TTRPGs, they're an escape. You know, they're a way to finally succeed. They're a way for both. There are people that like I want to be punished. I want to be beat because my life is so good, and I want to find out how fucking you know how well I could do in a fantasy setting, and I need a reality check. There are other players that are like, oh, you know, my life fucking blows, and this is my escape, and this is how I find my happiness. So I want to make sure I maximize my dopamine. Gonna go ahead and call myself
Yeah,
out on this one.
absolutely.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
way
mean,
more on the side of escapism.
mm-hmm,
I love escapism. There's so many different forms of it.
100%.
definitely has
There
definitely a
is
way.
just
Whichever game you play, you can definitely find a way to get away from whatever you're worried about. So
Bars?
absolutely,
Question mark.
but there is also just some people involved with these communities that should just write a book instead.
yeah,
Yeah, 100% that. I have definitely. I've been. Oh, I'm getting a little off topic with this, but like I've very much like through my
Run with it, baby.
yeah through my life as a creative into becoming like an actual like professional designer. That path was strewn with so many things that I look back on. I used to be so confident in the way that I'm like, I'm going to look back on the past and I won't cringe. I won't do this and that because I was unabashedly me, you know? And when it came to criticism about my art was something I very much like struggled with in my early days of design where I was effectively like I don't need criticism. I don't need to change anything. I don't need to blah. Like my ideas are my ideas and that's my art. It's my truth. Blah. That loses its weight whenever you have more than yourself to appease. If you have a goal in mind, so that's where it's like I lost my train of thought because
yes,
I'm the dinosaur autistic and not the train one, so I lost my train of thought.
that's
But
all
what I
right.
will
That's all
say,
right. We can open this topic to chat here,
we
and we
can
can see what
Yeah,
everybody
let's go ahead and open this
has thought
topic to
about
chat.
freaking
the
Caleb had a good one
hidden
early
versus
up there. And I wanted to
announced
address
DC.
it. Yes, absolutely. So I'll take the first
Yes,
one if you don't mind, even though I've been
Good.
yapping.
go for it.
I did not mean to pin that. Hold on. I was trying to get that out of the way so I could read. Um, so Caleb, Dungeons for Dummies 2025 said, I think there is a bit of difference when it comes to Daggerheart and D&D when it comes to DCs and management of resources. With Daggerheart, a lot of your resources are spent before or during a roll, and a good majority of D&D resources are enabled after the roll occurs. So as far as like the resource management aspect of the bias between hidden or announced DCs. I can see that being a very cogent point in this. Um, I will say that, like, in the Daggerheart vein of it, this is what I wanted to circle back to with stuff that John was saying. Um, so the times that I hide DCs, more often than not, are when I really, really want my players to succeed. Um, it's not because I want them to fail, because I love my players and they do a great job at rolling well when they need to. And I know when some of them may roll poorer than others, that I would rather just keep it a secret in times that I just need them to succeed. And I'm like, for some reason, the DC I guess was a 6. Um,
Yeah,
Got something to say, David? Huh? Got something
yeah.
to say, David?
I
listen,
can see that happening. I
listen.
can see that for sure.
Not me currently
So you
running.
don't not announcing a DC because whatever they roll was just enough.
I just need them to win. That's all I want. I'm the fun uncle, goddammit. And I
Asking
will
for a
say-
roll and realizing you don't actually want it because there could be very bad implications
Yes.
is so funny.
It's so fucking
Hey,
funny. And
but
so,
is that not the whole basis of a DM?
right?
It
Is that
really
not the
is.
whole thing.
Yeah.
You make it everything that happens. I mean,
I have felt bad about some things, and there are times where I'm like, the narrative is better for failure. There are times where I almost want to chalk it up to tempting the cosmos, where I'm like, you're not possibly this funny, are you? Like, you're not gonna let them fail this, are you? And they're like, nah, but so you know how failures can be critical? Just like, god damn it. Uh all right, I tell you what, guess the color I'm thinking of and you succeed. I don't fucking know. I just need you to pass.
pick a number 1 through 5.
Yeah.
If you're within 1, you win.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's giving me so much anxiety because I'm like, I would pick 4 and the answer would be 1.
Buddy Ashley said it. She said, "I'm a big fan of hidden DC. What if I think of something mid-roll and want it to be easier or harder based off of that?"
100%.
So
You're
real.
the DM.
So real. So
Yep.
real.
Yep.
The amount of times I ask for a roll and I'm like, what amount of this doesn't need the roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is what I'll say is one of the benefits of Daggerheart is because your rolls, your action rolls, can generate you resources or the GM dependent, and they directly influence the narrative. So in a way that like we're back to the first point of the D&D versus Daggerheart, like Daggerheart engages that kind of play because it's rewarded. All they have to do in those moments, I'm like, I just wanted to see if you would roll with hope. And if you did, cool, you got your resource and the best thing happens. Even though you got a fucking 3 with hope, you know, you rolled a 1 and a 2 on 2d12s, but you got 2 on your hope die. Fuck it. That's all I really wanted, was that there was a glimmer of hope in this instance. And I can play it off way easier than in D&D where like everyone knows I roll like shit, and everyone knows how DCs and D&D work. Daggerheart is so new that it allows me to go, well, I mean, you know, just don't
But
tell
this
your
happened,
parents, and I can let
so-
this, yeah, you know, don't tell them I gave you guys a little bit of whiskey and it's fine, and I'm a fine uncle, goddammit. No,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Game systems are very relevant to the conversation.
Yeah.
well, I feel like we've beaten this dead horse. Who's ready to move to the next one?
Of course.
Let's go, baby. Let's see
right.
what we got.
On the next
What's up,
one,
baby? Take me
Boom.
out to dinner.
Dinner. We got gameplay. Making memorable NPCs. How do you do it? And that's I'm gonna open it back up to chat. Boop. So, making memorable NPCs. All of us here have been GMs. Oh,
Bark body,
dang.
bark body, bark body, bark body, bark body.
Before we pass on, I
Yeah.
do want to read this last.
Oh, you have to,
I
yes.
can tell Caleb put work into it. Hidden also allows for the DM to have the DC in mind, but also becomes an announced or revealed DC if a player hits it on the exact number, or you can say
That
pass
exactly. Yeah,
this.
that too.
Yeah, no, I love that. I do the same thing. I very much employ that same strategy where it's just like, I know the number, but it makes it so much exciting for all parties at the table when serendipity truly presents itself. You know what I mean?
So it just hits. People are like, oh, found his AC. Oh, found the DC.
Yep.
You know, whatever.
Exactly.
It's very nice.
Yeah, but in my mind, that's literally just how hidden DCs work.
That also is very valid from a data collection
Mhm.
standpoint. Yeah, 100% agreed with that. Man, I'm agreeable.
He said,
I'm
yes,
so fucking
yes,
agreeable.
yes, yes.
That's why I take the side of the con or pro or whatever the fuck. I don't know what side of the fence I'm on.
It's a dichotomy. Neither are pro or con. It's a decision.
It's an either or, not a pro or con.
But either way,
This
we
is
had
your
to
show,
do whatever.
motherfucker. How do I have to explain it to you right now?
Why am I here?
Either way,
I
we
told
had to choose a side. So I'm pretty much neutral, really.
All right,
unless
hide the
it's
chat.
something
Let's move on.
small.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
get out of here.
No, chat's
God
here.
damn it.
Chat's here, but we have the new topic. I already brought it up on mine. It is the. I'm gonna bring it up again just to make sure we
Gameplay:
relay.
making memorable NPCs.
Yes.
Making memorable NPCs.
How do you do it? Let's all roll initiative again.
All right.
8.
18.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
All right, John.
I'll go last as you were. I yield the floor.
Memorable NPCs. How I really do it is I base it off of the area they're going to be in, make it somebody that really complements that area and has usually memorable NPCs for me at least to have something that is a bigger piece of the story. Is most of the times that sometimes some of my smaller NPCs will be memorable, but usually the people that I have that are memorable have something that is a larger piece of either the story or what they're doing at that point.
They give some exposition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I make them obviously relatable to the party. Something that will either be funny, will be cool, will be even scary, or threatening. I can't remember his name, but
David, I'm literally your co-host.
one of my NPCs. It's not memorable for me because it was so long ago. Because like I say all the time, I hardly remember what I ate for ate for dinner yesterday. But
Bro was struggling to remember the expression.
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No, I
breakfast,
see you.
dinner, dinner,
One of those motherfuckers
lunch,
I forget often.
supper,
a meal.
There's a paladin that was protecting a city, and everybody, oh, he was cool as shit. Everybody liked him, but I don't really remember who he was. But like Bark Body, everybody loved Bark Body. Everybody still talks about Bark Body. Ashley was talking about Bark Body. He talks. He always yells. He always yells. He's a stump of a tree that sacrificed his movement, which is cutting off of everything but his stump, to be able to protect the forest and stay in the forest. The only way he could move is to scrape.
But he still crawled around on his roots, so he didn't sacrifice.
So everybody knew he was coming,
and
he was
like
never
Jesus
quiet.
sacrificing his Sunday.
He would crawl and scrape himself across the ground, and he always yelled. He did not speak quietly. And at the end, they eventually allowed him to. Well, he came in to save the day, but he was too slow to make it to combat. But after they got the item that they needed, he grew into a tree, and they haven't heard from him since.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, DK.
Thank you. How long ago was this? Because
this was a very long time ago.
Define very, and then long. No, I'm just kidding.
Like definitely before we knew you.
Okay.
Like this might have been like a year and a half ago.
Okay, because I remember in January, on one of y'all's streams, there was yet another treant, and y'all were trying to come up with names for them, and I ended up putting in the chat Morgan Treeman, as the name for this tree. So I didn't know if it was related in any way to that.
Yes, it was definitely related because that was
like he came back up.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
the Whispering Root,
as a tree does.
Like we went back to the same area. That was the Whispering
with the
Root,
different. So this was in campaign,
which was like the
2.
sapling version of Bark Body. It's very
this was in
how
campaign 2, and campaign 3 is whenever they went back to that forest.
Okay, I remember that because that was one of the directs. So like in the March 3 shot that we had on Crits and Giggles with the Land of Whimsy, the treant that Cece and I came up with, Trent, wasn't originally. I was like, hey, that joke was a banger. Let's just have the tree talk like this, and it'll be Morgan Treeman.
Morgan Treeman.
But then I was like, no, it's way better if it's Trent and he talks like this. So before I yield, I didn't roll well enough in initiative to start talking about my NPCs. I just had to get that out of my system, and then we can pass it along to Austin.
Yeah, I mean, I agree fully with everything John has said so far. My really only addition to this is to make the most memorable an NPC can be, make him a little fucking freak.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to remember a guy that's just there telling you what's going on, but you're going to remember some hunched old guy telling you
no,
that he sells scrolls and vials of mysterious liquids.
Yeah.
And whenever haggled, he just says, "No."
No.
That's his whole personality. Is fucking.
You don't
no.
roll. You don't roll. Nothing. He's just like,
You don't roll
No.
a goddamn thing. It's just no. He won't take it.
That is a beautiful illustration of less is more, because in
Charmin?
like with that archetype, anybody who's willing to be so one note, be so this and that to the point that they're memorable in a way that isn't insufferable is like a perfect balance to me. I have yet to. I don't think I've created an NPC like that, but now it's on my list. So but I think it's a true marksmanship for flagship for somebody who is trying to design NPCs. If you can do that and these and like that's just another pillar in the foundation that will allow for a more robust and rotund experience for the players to engage with a varied cast of people. Um, where I will selfishly segue to myself as I bring it in and say that I overplan so many of my NPCs. They all have their own motivations, their own backstories, their own this and that, so that by the time the party meets them, I'm like, these people have their own life. They have their own goals. And I will say, I am speaking to more like, to John's point, the integral um, story adjacent exposition feeding NPCs, the ones that move the story forward in some capacity. Most of my side NPCs, maybe that's all improv. I would just be like, this is Frank. I don't fucking know. Like, y'all met Frank because you needed somebody to be here to tell you to stop being here because I'm railroading you out of here. Like, I don't fucking know. So there are times that things like that happen, but for the most part, for me, like, my memorable NPCs come from having their own personalities. We had a situation in my Sunday game where I have my boy. I want to play him so bad whenever I get to do at least a level 7 character at somebody's table, whether that's a one shot or a long form, it doesn't matter. But then maybe I'll try Hex out. He is a Sorlock in D&D. He's different stuff in Daggerheart. But he he's one of my original NPCs, and he has his own, because of his this is why I lean into the expansive background behind NPCs, is that those can unlock many avenues to guide your players to side quests, etc. You don't have any big narrative beats planned because you're doing a long form campaign, etc. Cool. Introduce side character with introductions into multiple side plots. And if they have that complexity going in, you don't have to think of it on the spot. And it's not just a one and done where it's like, hey, here's my fetch quest. Hey, here's my mystery to solve. That's it. No, they're a complex individual with their own series of goals, and you might not help them to the end of that, but you might help them through parts of it. We do part of it, move you back to the main story.
That's what's great to make your um, world feel alive around your players whenever something's happening. Good notification. Whenever you're having your players do something and something happens as they're doing their other quests, it makes your world feel more alive. So, especially having an NPC that has things going on while the characters are doing main quest helps.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Um, and that's one where my guy Hex, he has his whole background, and like his Hex Arcana is his name, and he is a good old boy from like the swamplands of this fantasy realm, and he's just
Like
trying to
Bo
bring.
Boudreaux.
Damn straight.
Yeah,
He's a magic
absolutely.
slanger. Full disclosure, he's a in D&D he's a Sorlock, like I said. So he's just like the Eldritch Blast fucking firing gunslinger who is just popping off shots as often as he can. That's the only thing he needs. He don't need no more else than that. He just needs 80 Eldritch Blasts and call it a day. He's a little fucking Gatling gun. But
Yeah,
um in this universe, he is very much like, I'm trying to bring his lost love back. Um, etc., and the players are like trying to help him through that mission, which ties kind of into the overall story, but not so much that if they didn't do it, the story wouldn't unfold. And that's where like the weight of my NPCs are like very, very side quest heavy and lore embedded, if that makes sense.
I also rely now with how my game is played heavily on my players on memorable NPCs. Since now we're in campaign 3, because their old campaign players are NPCs some of the time. And like we had one of the one-shot characters, Bo Boudreaux, was one of the main people in campaign 3 that assisted them with the ruler around the desert to get them to where they needed to go, which was Austin's characters in a one-shot.
Mhm.
So
I,
that's how
I love
my
the
friend.
character so much. Like, even though it didn't get expanded upon at all, like John got the fucking memo immediately of like who the character is, what he does. And he's just like a fucking Shadar Kai, I think Archfey Patron Warlock. Yeah, it was Archfey Patron.
See,
Just
now
like straight up restaurant too, but it's a front because he's fucking embedded in organized crime.
hell yeah. On that note, I would love to do a round robin, and we can start with John since he rolled the nat 20. Who is your favorite NPC that you have ever come up with? Not your audience's favorite. Who is your favorite? Whether it is repugnant or awful or wonderful and great, who is your favorite NPC?
Oh, it's terrible. It's very terrible. My favorite NPC was Lord Raoul Colley. He put them
I
through a
don't think that's
loop.
terrible at all.
He was terrible, not me. He was terrible, but he put them through a loop. He's been an entire one shot. He has, at this point now, stepped down, had his son take over. He has put them into a certain point of trusting him at some point where he wants to have the best for the area, but then like, oh, I don't like him.
Mm.
I don't want to like him, but he's saving us. But then I had another character. He's like, shut up, you're an idiot. Like didn't care. But I want to say a close second is Bishop, which was Derek's character in campaign 1, his brother. I feel like those two are close to each other because um he's a demon assassin because
Oh,
Derek's character was a tiefling and his brother stayed in the hells and became an assassin and just learned about the blade and everything, and he came out and was actually hunting one of our characters, and he was in and out of the story because he could find them at any point. They always knew that he was always watching where they were, and he would always just randomly pop up.
hell yes. I fucking love that. Move things to second in initiative. Austin, your favorite NPC you've ever come up with? Unabashed.
Favorite NPC that I've ever come up
Your
with.
favorite.
Not Strut, but
Well,
Yeah. I mean, I'm
I
not
will
going to
say-
he
say
did
Strahd.
change Strahd.
I'm
He
not
did
going to say
change
Strahd.
Strahd.
I will say I want to clarify. You can use like iterations. If you did anything creatively to represent an NPC, I'd say that counts because you still brought a character to life to your liking and your design. So I would say that counts if that was your favorite. You said you're not going to say Strahd. I just say I wouldn't discount it if it was because Strahd's.
I'm certainly not going to say it's Strahd, but not for the reason that I didn't come up with all of the character itself.
Right.
Like, certainly I did make a huge spin on the character of like just using the adventure itself as a setting and using the information of the setting to make it something that I could run and it could be compelling. But This one's just going to be a callback to like 2 people in chat, but no,
Damn it.
not that guy,
Damn it.
not that guy, not the purveyor of the bizarre. I think the favorite NPC that I have ever like fully written is like Darrington Press a long time ago came out with this D&D like short adventure called Frozen Sick.
Mm-hmm.
And in that there is this figure called the Buyer, who is just supposed to be this enigmatic like source of money for these people in these camps that are going to these wreckages of Aor and all across the frozen wastes themselves. But the amount of shit I had to come up with for that character, and for it to have the impact that it did just fucking immediately, was so huge. For like, oh, this is like really cool. I can just do this for anybody. I can make any NPC this. I think it's definitely a bias in my mind because that was the first adventure that I ran, because before that I just ran this one shot that I wrote and it was like, okay.
I mean, I feel like there's an extreme amount of validity to that, in the sense that like your first in so many things in life are gonna hold that much more weight to you, and I fucks with it. It's actually very much a tie-in to mine. My boy,
Gary Lindley.
Gary Lindling, that's my boy. He is my notorious NPC, one-shot character, etc. Like whatever I need him to be. Um, my first time playing Baldur's Gate 3 on honor mode that I beat it, I did with a halfling monk, Gary Lindling. It was a name I came up with on the spot. You can Google Gary Lindling. There's no other fucking one that exists. He's my boy. He is one of a kind, and that stays true. Um, and He's he's just the sweetest little guy, and he's just everything he wants to do is for the betterment of everybody for the most part, except in the sense that like so what I had so I played through BG3 honor mode. I picked an ending that wasn't befitting for Gary, and I will not do any spoilers. I will say that at the end of it, I was like, "This isn't how my boy goes out." So I'm going to bring him to D&D. I'm going to bring him to Daggerheart however I can. And these are, because he's a monk, reincarnation. These are all different iterations of his own life. So every time he comes in, he has the opportunity to be a unique experience of the same character. Not in the South Park, oh my god, you killed Kenny, and Kenny's back and he's the same guy the next episode. No.
Yeah.
Every timeline, a Gary can die, they can be reborn, etc. I had my Dirge run that I also completed on Baldur's Gate 3, where I played Scary Lindling. So each of these, he comes up with a new name, and he's like, "I'm Scary Lindling, and I'm a murderer. Grr, I'm gonna stab you with a knife or something, probably. Fuck. I don't know. What do bad people do for fun? I'm gonna do that." And that's his whole shtick. And he is by far my favorite goat, my favorite boy. I love using him as a guide for players in any of my campaigns as an NPC. He is comedic relief. He was also trauma. He was my purest boy, and ooh, y'all. When I say you're not ready for the episode of Ether Isle where it happened and Gary died, it was an emotional table, and I can't watch it back without crying. I can't help it. It's too much. Like that, I was crying during the performance when I was killing off my own boy. I'm like, oh my god!
No.
I straight, I had to Pixar him, and for what it's worth, I had that in the back. Like that was already the plan, is that I was not going to let him fully die, but they needed to have the illusion that this beauty could be pulled from the world in the sense that he encapsulated such innocence and purity. Um, but But I Pixar'd him. He was dead for a little while, and then they got to bring him back. They got to pull his soul into an automaton, so now he's kind of a robot, etc. And now they found like a cloned husk of his body, and they're like, what are the moral implications between putting this soul back in this guy? So
Oh no.
yeah, I'm causing problems at my table. So that's what I do with my NPCs, and that's why they're memorable. Who's ready for the next topic?
All right.
Fuck.
No notes.
No notes.
Our interactive now
No
is
notes.
our character sheet roulette.
Hell yes.
Yep.
Boom.
We have random traits, and we will pitch the NPCs.
Hell yes.
You do that in embed?
I put that in the general
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tab pulled up here.
one. So chat is actually going to be hidden for this section for me because
Oh my god.
I have the spreadsheet covering it all. Oh, wrong spreadsheet. Don't look at that. It's a secret. But so what you will all see before you is a spreadsheet of my design. The idea being, ignore what's happening here. This is me testing it out. On my tab. Is everybody on their respective John, DK, and Austin tabs? Delightful. So what we're going to do for this is, if you have a D12 handy, go ahead and set that to the side. If you have a D10 handy, do the same, and a D20. And then we'll approach the rest in a moment. So, the way I want to approach this is do it. Oh, actually, fuck it. Everyone, roll initiative. Nat 20. Oh my god, I was bound to get one of them tonight.
Oh, the luck had to end. 6.
Oh, shit.
13.
14?
13.
Ooh, lucky 13. Okay. I will take this one, and this is perfect because this is my design, so I can speak to it. All right. So what I want to
Absolutely.
do, instead of us doing it at the same time, I really want to like go through the process of talking through this character builder as we go. So feel free to tune in on the DK tab while you're not on your own, like, and I'll fill it out real time. But I'm gonna roll a D12 for my class. I'll roll a D10 for my species, and I'll roll a D20 and negate 17 to 20 as rerolls for my background. The stats will be RNG generated by a script that I wrote, as well as the generating name, which I will also get rid of. And this is going to be an even odd thing later, so we'll see. All right. But I want to just have us all talk through it and see as the combinations unfold how we feel about it as a group, and then I will pitch it at the end once we all have our characters assembled. But I want us all to be there for each of our creation. So, D12. I got a 5. Druid. Oh my god, I've never played a druid at a table. Oh, something fun I didn't think to bring up till just now, and I wanted it to be a surprise.
We don't have to.
No, we kind of have to now. It's important, you see.
We absolutely do not have to.
This is so important. What I want to do is John, Austin,
Mm-hmm.
whatever we roll with this nonsense, we have to play in a one-shot together. 3-party one-shot.
I'm so down for that,
GM,
dude.
whoever is the GM, fuck it. But we fucking just roll with whatever the fuck bullshit this gives us. That gives us some incentive to really think of the character as we're going through this shit.
Okay. Ashley
Yeah.
could.
Ashley already
I'm gonna
volunteered in
tab-
chat. Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna tab open a D&D Beyond character maker.
Fuck
also.
yes, let's go. To full disclosure, what I went by is I went by D&D 5.E, Jesus Christ, 5.5e, to procure the core 12, 9, and 16 of these columns. I just added Kenku because I like them, and it's not part of 5.5 in the
Yeah.
core rules. So fuck it. I just needed a 10th thing, so we didn't have to roll a D9. But so I got a druid right off the bat. I'll leave the circle up to me come this time, but
Mhm.
for the time being, I'm a level 1 druid whatever the fuck. And we're about to find out whatever the fuck it is. Which will be a 4. Gnome. Okay, druid gnome. That sounds fun. I don't think I've
Very
ever played
cool.
a gnome either.
I love gnomes.
I love them too, just because of their chaotic energy. And 10. Wayfarer. Ooh, so like a little traveling
Why is that?
gnome.
Hold on. Why is that literally
My
a
favorite.
character I have made?
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, that was Fellman, baby.
Fuck yeah.
That was like
Yep.
a one-off, like a
Fellman.
session 0
Was he
to
Jewish?
a campaign that was to be.
I would play with a Feldman. No. Awesome. So, as I select these boxes, once all 3 are checked, I'll be playing a druid gnome with a wayfarer background. I'm gonna go ahead and click this this D6 image up here, and that will RNG my stats. It's based on the roll 4d6 and drop the lowest. So whatever I get, I get. Oh, damn. Okay, I like this spread. I am not a likable fellow at all, but my strength, dex, con, int, and wisdom. Wisdom being an 11 for a druid kind of sucks, but
Yeah, that's
Well.
really bad.
this is gonna be a very useless druid. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't want to get into how I'll expect. Okay, so now I need to roll. I'm gonna do a d20. And then for my my masculine or feminine presentation, I'm gonna roll. Odds are masculine, even are feminine. Oh shit, it fell off the table. That's even, so I will be a lady gal. And I will
Nice.
be playing a druid gnome with a wayfarer background with the name what? Quinoa Twist Flow, which I just love that for me.
Quinoa?
I want to say it's pronounced quinoa, and that's how we'll do it canonically in the one shot that we inevitably run, because it's 100% has to be quinoa twist flow. Fucking A. Oh, that was fun. Okay, I'm going to be thinking of ways to pitch and build this character. John, you rolled a 13, right? So you're next.
Yes.
Yeah, he was next.
All right. You're up. D12. What do you got?
All right, hold on. Let me make this. I don't know if it's even going to be able to be seen, but whatever. All right. D12, huh?
I rolled physical dice.
D12. Let's see.
Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm sharing on my stream for the spreadsheet, so we'll see what you mark. So
D12. I am. That was cocked.
mm-hmm.
Can you guess?
Paladin.
Is it a paladin?
Wizard.
So wizard.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh
okay.
shit!
All right. Off to a hot start.
D10. My species is going to be a 9. Elf. Damn it.
Oh, wizard
Elf
elf.
wizard.
Hell yeah.
You are quickly becoming a stereotype. Continue.
Exactly.
Roll a fucking
Next
2,
round.
motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Are we doing that one? What is
A d20, and then if you roll 17 to 20, you have to re-roll.
Okay. With the hermit background.
Ooh, that's fucking
I love the
fun.
hermit background. It's so cool.
It's very nice.
Wizard, elf, hermit. Okay, and then you just click on the D6 next to stats, and that will auto roll.
Authorization required.
Oh yeah, hit OK, and then hit continue on the subsequent window.
Why is it? It took me to safety. Come on.
God damn it.
Okay.
Sorry, should have done this pre-stream.
Google hasn't verified this app.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can just trust
There
it.
we go.
It's me. I
Yeah.
wrote it.
Oh no, I don't trust it.
You should.
Ooh, yuck.
Now I
Now
have.
we're on my computer.
That's not good. That's not good.
What'd you? Oh my god, a level 16, a fucking 16 strength wizard, 11 int
16
wisdom and charisma
12
is
dex,
fucking lit.
15 con, 11 int, 11 wisdom, and 11 charisma.
You're a fucking
He's
elf
the most
wizard.
average guy.
He's the
Yeah, I'm
most
just a guy.
average guy. is the best way to
see
put that. Holy
what
shit. All right, so odds or evens
name
gets you
should
male or
be.
female. Odd is male
Oh.
because boys are weird, and then
3.
so you are a man or
A
a
man.
masculine rather. I try not to do like gender neutral terms. I try to stick to gender neutral terms, so like masculine and feminine, and then you just click generate name, and it'll give you your elf name. You're a
Elf names are
Taurus.
all kind of
You're a
female.
Taurus.
you so real for that. You're a Taurus. Zaythivis. Zaythivis.
There's Thibis.
Zaythivis.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the man. All right. Don't build them out yet. You got to think about your
No.
stats. Your awful stats for a wizard.
My terrible stats, bro. How do I do that?
Your species and your background and how you want to pitch that character. And we're gonna go to lastly, but certainly not leastly, Austin.
Okay. So my sheet here got filled out by everything John was doing.
What?
Wait, did it? It looks blank for me. Are you on the Austin
Oh,
tab?
go on the bottom. Go on the
Oh yeah,
bottom.
yeah. On the bottom where it says Austin, click
Go
on
to
that.
the awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
that's my
my
bad.
bad.
You're good.
All right, so we'll start off with our D12.
Okay.
Just don't be
Let's
a fucking
see.
ranger. A 1, a fighter.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Strong
that's
start.
so right.
Watch him get 18 int and fucking 8 in strength.
Yeah, pretty much. I dropped my D10. It's gone forever. We'll grab another.
All right. That's why we have a dice pool.
That's why we have a pool of dice.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. 8. That's an orc. Orc fighter.
Ooh, setting you up. Come on. What is it? Where is
Please,
it?
for the love of
6.
God. 4.
Merchant.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh, actually,
That's
you
not
can,
terrible.
Ooh, yeah, you can work with that. All right, let's see what your stats are.
I
'cause
can
that's-
work with this.
So now you just click on the D6.
Strength. So orcs have +2 strength, plus
we'll
1
we'll
con.
factor that in after the fact. These are going to be base
Mhm.
stats, and we'll
Okay.
add those on after the fact. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right,
I
running
didn't have the
script.
time because I started doing this last night. So
Click
it's literally in a
OK.
VC with Ashley while we built this shit. Fucking.
Google hasn't verified this app. I'm just gonna close that. Click this again.
Just go to the bottom and
You
trust
actually want to hit OK
Okay.
on that when it says you haven't authorized it, and then it'll pop up another
Is
window.
that from advanced?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Give it all the permissions. It's basically saying, "Hey,
Continue.
someone ran a script to do stuff," and it's just me doing. Oh.
Oh, 8
no!
strength.
Oh no!
Oh no!
But all your other stats though, besides charisma, which this is very fitting.
This is
for
a wizard stat block.
This is a wizard stat block for fucking sure. This is so good.
We switched.
So
Holy
I
shit.
guess dexterity fighter.
Dexterity fighter. Hey, but do you okay? So
Okay.
now, odds or evens, male or masculine or feminine?
Okay. Sorry, this die is really
I
hard
love
to
that
see.
none of us got any of our primary
That's
stats
a 3.
with a
3.
modifier.
So masculine
Okay. Then generate name.
and generate name.
Drac
the
Grave
Grave.
is fucking hard as fuck, dog. It's just
That
gonna be
does go pretty hard.
embarrassing when you're not strong at all. All right. So I've had the most time to think, so I suppose I'll have to pitch my character. By the way, I've put no thought
Man.
into it. So my Wayfarer Gnome Druid with an 11 Wisdom and a 7 Charisma joined their circle against their will and became a fucking problem and just irritated everyone to the point that they got kicked out. They were not good at their studies. They weren't great at druidcraft. They were strong and sturdy for holding stuff up while druids did other things that were productive. They were intelligent in the sense that they could autistically rattle off facts about plants and shit like that. But at the end of the day, they were just a sturdy, strong, mildly dexterous, intelligent with very little wisdom and no fucking presence whatsoever. Quinoa Twistflow. She will be. She will be. Ooh, ooh. Quinoa Twistflow is the epitome of pretty privilege. She is going to get by on not her
Nice.
charisma, not her
Nice.
wisdom, strictly her intelligence, her understanding of a manipulation, and her good looks. And that is how we're gonna do this little stacked gnome baddie. And I will pass it over to John now.
However in the fuck you say his name, because I can't figure it out.
You're a Taurus?
Or you're a Taurus.
It's like telling
You're a
someone their
Taurus.
zodiac sign. It's like you're a
You're
Taurus.
a Taurus? You're a Taurus. Was
Or you could go
a-
like Oritoris.
Man, he was wanting to be a wizard by seeing these just magical acts of people that are in his city. And he decided to go and try to study in the library, which with his intelligence, he wasn't the best at getting good at reading and figuring things out on his own. He was trying to do small amounts of magic in class and go to these prestigious magic schools that his parents were allowing him to go to. But everybody would make fun of him. He had eventually had enough. He took as much books as he could and left. And he went out to the woods. And basically, he became a kind of like frontiersman. Well, most frontiersmen are known for being strong and having the ability to build a house. So he went out and built his own cabin, built his own little shack with all these trees and wood and everything, made it this nice hermit shack. And I gave him some strength, being able to pick up these logs. And he never was able to fully get down the magic, but this is his dream, so that's what he was going to do.
Hell yes. I actually fucking love that. I remember I was like real time thinking like, wow, this is why we made this exercise, is to be able to do exactly that. And then I'm looking back at and I'm like, well, mine's Gnome Batty who's stacked like pancakes.
It was great.
And
Great.
we love that for her, if I'm being honest. All right. Lastly, and most certainly not leastly,
That's a great
Austin.
one.
Hello, I am
Hello.
Dorak, the Grave. And he is an orcish fighter. He learned the importance of protecting himself after his leather supply store had fallen victim to a goblin raid.
Of course.
Afterwards, he had sought out to purge his lands of these goblin terrorists. Before eventually, he found the glory of magic, where with his supreme intellect,
Somehow.
his supreme intellect, he subclasses into Eldritch Knight Fighter.
There we go. Fucking A. Say that. Wait, Eldritch Knight, is oh yeah, that
It's literally just wizard.
Holy shit. Oh, that's so fun. Why does
That's all I got for this guy.
No, that's fucking great. For Drac the Grave, let's fucking go. All right. So we have 3 unique, very diverse characters. How did we meet? Because Ashley's already volunteered for this. We can make this as fun, easy, or difficult as we want. It's too late. She can't. There's no takebacks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ashley, but there's no takebacks.
Do not apologize. This is what she has to deal with.
Sorry, Austin. Sorry, Ashley. Austin told me I can't apologize.
how did we all meet? Okay, so Drac, his shop is gone. He could start another one, but he's already on a bit of a warpath, so he could be out anywhere.
Yeah.
Which I'm a hermit. I'm not going to the city.
Okay.
So.
Within your will. You forget that I'm.
And then we've got a fucking druid out in the woods.
I'm out here just like, oh look, let me raise this sapling, and then I'm like pole dancing on it. I'm a slut. Hey, you
Drac's
sure you
there
don't want
for
to come
that.
out, little hermit? Did you say Drac is into that? Is that what you...
Drac's into that for sure.
She's into the attention, so she's into any of the attention.
You know what? If there's a show, yeah, I guess I'd go out there too. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
we got
Randomly
stuff,
dancing on
dude.
trees.
Yeah.
We have a goblin scourge to remove.
I don't know about all that, but all I know is that
I don't like goblins.
I'm just trying to itch my back, and it's just a sapling. That's just the way she moves.
Well, that sapling is going to bend. That was actually the one I planted last year. Okay.
She looks
Plant
back.
growth.
She looks back. She's like, "That's not the only sapling that's gonna bend, if you know what I mean."
Okay.
Okay. It's the most fucking forfeited response to any situation. Okay. It's both a period and a question mark. How did you do that?
I'll let it happen, but I'm not happy about it.
Fine, I suppose, if that's the event.
There's not much people out here, so
options are limited in the field, as it were. Holy fuck. God damn it. Okay, so Ashley's task is to find a way.
Yeah, what level are we playing?
Oh, that's fair. We have to at least.
It's got to be
allow
at
for
least level
multi-class.
3.
Yeah, that's what I
At
was going to
least,
say.
at least
level
for
3.
subclasses, for sure.
Yeah.
Ashley, what level we're playing?
Ashley.
Level 5.
Ashley. Level 5.
Actually,
Level 20.
level 5?
Oh
Question
my
mark?
god, you're gonna let us be level 20? Come on,
oh my
Ashley.
god, did you say 16?
Did you say level 60? They haven't even
Level-
made that yet.
3 max classes?
Oh, 5 is fine.
I don't know what
5.
Mario
Lame.
5 is.
Yeah, I'm locked into
Locked into Mario 5 is
I-
fine.
I guess it is fine if you say so, but
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right.
My
All right, level 5. We heard that.
my scholar expertise is nature.
Hell yeah. So we're all gonna agreedly go and build these characters if Austin hasn't done it already on D&D Beyond.
I haven't done
mine's
it
pretty
yet
much
because
built.
I have chat open.
Okay, that's valid. I'd rather be here. But holy shit, that was fun. How about I want to introduce a catalyst just to see how well chat is engaged. But I want to see if anyone I want to give us the opportunity to re-roll our stats once.
Oh God.
If chat can redeem, let me see what there even is to redeem.
Once
sure.
with takesies backsies question mark.
I will say the first person to redeem highlight my message because it's the only thing I have turned on right now. Who does that? We will we all get a free reroll of our stats, but we have to take whatever we get.
I'm keeping mine.
To be fair, I think we're all keeping them because the only one engaged is Ashley, and she's locked into Mario 5, as she said, which is way more important than anything we have going on right now. And that's fine.
True,
Nintendo
true.
loves you, okay? Nintendo appreciates you. They need you.
Nintendo loves you. That's why they refuse to port any old games.
Yes. How dare you even ask that? It's like the Oliver Twist meme where he's like, "Can I have some port?" And they're like, "Port? There is Nintendo Switch." And it's like, you buy that.
If you want the old games, buy a Game Boy.
Yeah, literally. Fuck. But otherwise, I do think this comes to a very organic end to this otherwise delightful second episode. Um, I want to see. Hold on, I'm gonna do it now that I'm not sharing that anymore. I'm gonna see if Mello's still streaming. If so, I'm just gonna raid him. He is. That's so annoying.
So annoying.
So mean. What the fuck?
I want to see if it works here. So you have to.
Mellow is.
So as far as raid goes, you have to.
Exclamation point.
You have to do the brackets, right?
/ raid.
Yeah.
God damn it! I always think it's exclamation point, and I'm always wrong.
That's fair. To be fair, so many of them are. But we'll catch y'all in the next one. We'll be back next Tuesday. A new guest, new thing, new all that. All that shit.
I won't be here.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Austin won't be here, but goddamn, if you weren't a pleasure of a fucking first guest, no offense
Very
to
good.
Aaron. Aaron.
No, honestly, I would take Aaron over me any day.
I know you
that
would.
dude's fucking knowledge of ball is crazy.
I agree, but also your ability to remain confident and biased in a balanced state, my hat's on to you, because I don't want to take it off. I've worn it the whole stream. I'm not going to take it off now. But
Bold.
so well, yeah, that's the given. Okay, it's the gleam, really, but at the same time, the whole fit, the whole vibe. We can't end on not the vibe. But that said, it was great having you, Austin. Thank you so much for being available, being able to sit in and do this. We will get you, Aaron, on one of the future ones coming up. And yeah, we'll make it happen, Captain. Next week, I have a guest planned, but I have not talked about it with John, so I'm not going to say it live. Just know they're planned.
Talk about it right now.
If
Bring it
you
up.
if you need a grin or a giggle,
Mm.
you know where to tune in. And we'll see you again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I didn't rate it correctly.
Just go to starting soon. Go to starting soon. Just go to starting soon.
I'm going to go to my...
Just
I
go
have an
to
end screen.